Good morning, and what a morning it is. We're probably gonna dive into the match here in a minute. I know I generally go over my team and the opponent's team before we do so, but I don't want to make them wait because I was a little bit slow in terms of getting up this morning. So today we are facing Ben of the, what team is this? Great British Blastoises. So this is week 4 of the non-Dynamax, no restricted format, and I don't know, maybe I do have time to briefly go over. I'll show this screen real quick. This is Ben's team. So Bronzong, Gengar, Tangrowth, Aerodactyl, Darmanitan, Obstagoon, Hitmonchan, Vaporeon, Vikavolt, Steelix, and Lickitung. So we've got some options here for my team to deal with some of the options that Ben has, but Ben also has a very wide team. I'm pretty sure virtually all of these Pokemon have been brought at least once, maybe not. Actually, you can tell right here, Vikavolt's the only one that has not been brought out yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Vikavolt specifically to deal with Gyarados. Plus, Electric is good into literally most of this team other than Landorus and Regieleki. So I could see it coming out. And in terms of his team, you know, you got a lot of either fast or slow mons, which make it good either inside or outside of Trick Room. Live battles. Hold on, getting a message. Okay, what was I saying? Oh wait, I need to accept this before I zoom back to the other screen. Yep, this is the team I want to use. Stop timer. Okay, cool. But yeah, so this team has a lot of different options. Being a very wide team, you also have Rage Powder from Tangrowth. Tailwind from Aerodactyl. You can run Trick Room on Bronzong or Gengar. You got Ally Switch between Gengar, Bronzong. You got a lot of Light Screen and Reflect modes you can run here. You also have Fake Out from Hitmonchan, who also can get Inner Focus, and the Inner Focus Fake Out combo is really good, which is why Mia and Chao is generally a pretty strong pick. In Standard VGC, I know it didn't get drafted in this league, but you know there's still time for that to happen. Alright, let's get this timer rolling. Timer off. Okay, we got game 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's run it. Alright. So what do we see here? Most notably, I don't see Aerodactyls, so this looks like Trick Room to me, which is gonna be spooky. Okay. Yeah, okay. Also no Gengar. Yeah, this definitely looks like Trick Room. I'm running min speed on Escavalier, so that's good for me, but outside that, this could be kind of spooky. But I did have a plan in mind. Ooh, Aleki's not great into these two. Do I still lead Aleki, though, is the question. I think I do. Lucky Lucario. In back. In Trick Room. Honestly, Gyarados is great for Darmanitan. I'm going to need all the help I can get. And for Steelix, honestly. And then, who do I need? Who's also going to be a problem? Hitmonchan could be kind of spooky. Oh, I bring Escavalier here. Easy. Just in case they do get Trick Room up for whatever reason. I just have to make sure I deal with Darmanitan. Well, my goal is to prevent Trick Room from going up, so maybe I just bring Landorus. But then Vaporeon could be kind of... I'm bringing Escavalier. I don't care. I'm doing it. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Alright, Fake Out, Hitmonchan, and then the Bronzong is probably going to run Trick Room here. I planned for this. So what I'm hoping happens here is Fake Out goes into Regieleki, and I get a final Gambit off into Bronzong. And Lucario's HP is EV'd to perfectly match Bronzong's, so that it just takes it out instantly. The only downside is that I think it's a worthy trade. I'm throwing away a Pokemon, but I think it's a worthy trade in general, just because he won't get Trick Room up, and then I should outspeed. Well, actually, I'm stupid because the only one that I brought that's gonna outspeed is Aleki. But I'll probably Volt Switch here into Bronzong just in case. He's gonna know I'm probably gonna focus here. He's got to target Aleki. If he targets Lucario here and outplays me, that'd be genius. Yeah, so I'm gonna Volt Switch into Hitmonchan, and then Final Gambit into... Yeah, let's do it. Fake Out, yep, makes sense. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, dude, that feels so good. Now, what's gonna come out here? Do I bring a Escavalier out? If Darmanitan comes in, I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, alright. Well, that's exactly what I was hoping not to see. Okay. I could hard switch into Escav. Honestly, I might still do that. Or if I... Fake Out's not gonna happen. Could protect here, I guess. I'd be surprised. This could be Assault Vest. This definitely is just gonna shoot electricity into this slot, huh? I could also Hyper Beam into this, but that probably doesn't take it out. Volt Switch into S-Cav, protect Gyarados. Yeah. That might be obvious, but I have to do it. That does... that could be Assault Vest. Oh. Oh. Wait, what the heck? Wait. What? I hit him with Volt Switch, but because he gets ejected out, I don't switch out? What? I did not know that mechanic. I didn't know that was a thing. Because now it's obvious that I want to switch out. This is gonna protect probably. This just attacks here. I don't want to reveal that I'm Scarf. Although switching out here might reveal that I am Scarf. I think I Volt Switch into this. I think I have to hard swap into S-Cap, huh? Protect, yep, makes sense. I want to see how much this does just for reference. Okay, it's not bad. And then I bring Gyarados out because I have to. Bug Buzz, interesting. I'm trying to deal with the Aleki, huh? Yeah, because I guess Steelix isn't in play here. I can protect Gyarados again, which I kind of have to. This could Scald. I am Lumberry. X-Scissor. X-Scissor's neutral. Bug is neutral on Bug, right? I could also... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna knock off to see what item it is. Oh, just kidding. I know it's Life Orb. Okay. Alright, okay. We got ourselves a match here. Muddy Water? Oh. I don't like that at all. I wonder if this just Bug Buzzes. Assuming the switch here. Could read into it. Wait, I probably outspeed this thing, honestly. I wonder if a Waterfall KOs. I want to knock off this. I'm gonna double attack. I'm spreading my damage. I gotta hope Waterfall takes this thing out. It may not, and if it does, then that sucks, but it is what it is. Ah, it doesn't. Okay. Muddy Water, yeah. Accuracy drops bad. Thunderbolt, Gyarados dead. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that hurts. Okay. That one hurts me. I don't want to lock myself into Electro Web, but like, what option do I have? Because this thing's probably gonna protect. Yeah, I'm just gonna X-Scissor into. This should fall to Electro Web, so just in case this doesn't protect, I'm gonna X-Scissor into Vaporeon. And we'll see what happens. That does protect! Interesting. That was a smart play. I miss again! Oh my god. The accuracy drop, Muddy Water is so good. X-Scissor, I'm just gonna knock off into this slot just to cover it. Okay, perfect. Minus speed, I don't know if I'm still not faster. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Because Fake Out is still in back and there's nothing I can do about that. Electra, probably just Fake Out Aleki here because I'm faster. I gotta hope I hit this. I gotta hope I hit the 3 out of 4. Iron Head probably KOs, question mark. 75%. I gotta try. Oh no, wait. Rock Slide! Oh! Oh, that's so... Oh, dude, okay. I was not expecting Rock Slide there. Oh, you got me, I was surprised as to why I didn't see the Fake Out. That would be why. If you tank the hit and hit the Rock Slide, you win. Nice. Remember how we talk about playing your outs? That was one of them. Alright, on to the next one. Although I can't... See, I had to win that game to get the advantage. Now Ben can play it around. Final Gambit. Oh, man. I don't know that I can get away with that twice. What did I... Close combat, Bullet Punch, Stream Speed. Yeah, like this set was really good into Aerodactyl as well, which is why I ran it this way. But yeah, we're gonna have to see a down on the replay for that. Get this out of here. Cool. All right. Who do I want to bring now? Final Gambit's probably not going to work again. Because you could just lead, like, Darmanitan. Well, can I actually take out Darmanitan between these two? You could also just lead Steelix Bronzong. And then protect yeah, because then you can protect Bronzong, assuming you have Protect on it. Steelix then goes for a ground move, destroys Lucario, and then call it a day. I think that's only gonna work once. Yeah, I needed to get the surprise factor off and win with Final Gambit there. Now what do I assume is a lead? Do I think this is Levitate or not, or Heat Proof? I could lead Lucario Volcarona and redirect things. The only thing it's bad into really is, I mean, Darmanitan just blows up on everybody, but what can you really do about that? Do I think the Darmanitan is going to come out? Because if Vikavolt coming out again, I want Landorus. Like, Landorus is so good into this team, as long as Trick Room is not up. But Gyarados dropping attack on Darmanitan and Steelix technically is so good. Do I leave Alecki on the bench? That feels so bad with Vaporeon on the field. God, yeah, if I can stop Trick Room from going up. Although you can just fake out into Lucario. Well, I'm still gonna lead and see what happens. I'm gonna try. This could be stupid. I am gonna leave myself open to Vaporeon, but we're gonna give it a shot here and see what happens. Steelix is led, okay. Fake out probably into Volcarona, huh? What if I just like close combat? I don't protect. Hey, it's pretty bad. I could just swap Gyarados in. This could be Rocks. No, I feel like if you have Bronzong in back, you probably want to deal with the Lucario, huh? Could be high horsepower. Could just be Rock Slide to deal with Volcarona. If I switch Gyarados in, even with this, could be, yeah, Life. No, we know where the Life Orb is. The Vikavolt has Life Orb, so this might just be Sturdy. I guess it could also still be Sheer Force, but. What's Steelix's HP stat? 75? I'm definitely not taking it out. I feel like you gotta fake out the Volcarona here, right? If I just get rid of the Hitmonchan and swap Gyarados in. Inner focus, yep, makes sense. Fake out, okay. Just take out the Hitmonchan immediately because don't want to deal with fake out and Rock Slide. So it was Rock Slide, okay. Yeah, Rock Slide is pretty spooky here. See, if Bronzong comes in here and it's Levitate, Landorus like can't touch it. So I might have to let Trick Room go up. Yeah, saving it for the back was smart. Probably just gonna Rock Slide again. This could also be banned, because that was a pretty good chunk of damage for being at -1. Although, if it's Levitate, it's not Heat Proof, so. And if Bronzong is the only one left, I can probably deal with it, correct? I gotta get rid of this guy. If I Heat Wave Waterfall, oh, they could just switch Vaporeon in. Oh god. That would be really bad, actually. That would be so bad. I wonder if they're gonna expect me to double this here. Because I could just hit this with like Heat Wave Crunch. I gotta deal with the Steelix though, man. Or do I? Landers can deal with the Steelix. What am I saying? Hit me with this. This probably doesn't KO, but I can bring it dang close. Oh, it's so close. I should have dealt with the Steelix. What was I thinking? What am I doing? Trick Room goes up. Yep. I should have KO'd the Steelix. I got greedy. Who's gonna be slower? Probably the Steelix, huh? Yeah, Steelix probably slower, probably just Rock Slides. Gyarados lives, then this thing goes probably for Psychic or something. Yeah, I probably should have taken out the Steelix. I don't know. I just felt like a Protect was obvious there. Protect Trick Room. And Waterfall definitely would have KO'd the Steelix from here. This thing is definitely Levitate, based on how much damage that Heat Wave did. I could swap in Landorus and protect Gyarados, I guess. I don't feel like I have much of a choice. Oh, Reflect. Ooh. Oh, oh no. Oh no, okay. They gotta like double target Landorus here, right? I mean, all I've seen is Rock Slide from this thing, and it hasn't protected ever. It's just clicked Rock Slide. It could be banded. Does that look like banded damage though? I mean, it is at -1. Do I sack Volcarona here? Who do I think's in back? Probably Vaporeon, right? Or Vikavolt. It has to be one of the two, because Darmanitan's too fast to include in a Trick Room team. Do I think Landorus takes 2 attacks here? I think I do. I think I do take 2 attacks. I think I Earth Power into this. I could swap Volcarona in. Oh, but Intimidate, aside from Darmanitan, is useless here. Honestly, I think I just go for the double. Oh, it is Darmanitan. Oh, wait. Take that out. Does Earth Power still kill? Oh, no. Uh-oh, wait. What does this form do? I don't know what this form does. Does that make it special? Oh, getting rid of the attack drop was smart. So now that I know that Dharma's in the back, Gyarados getting an Intimidate off is really good. Shukaberry was smart. Both screens are up. That's such a pain. Shukaberry, yeah, and getting Light Screen up was juicy. Probably gonna Rock Slide again, huh? I could just sack Volcarona here. I think I do sack Volcarona, because I can deal with the Steelix with Gyarados. And I need another Intimidate up. Yeah, I think that's the play. Because both of these Mons don't want to be intimidated. Well, I don't know if Zen Mode cares. Is Fire Psychic now? Does that mean it has to use... Does that swap its stats? I don't remember what that mode does. I don't remember, dude. Zen Mode? What the heck is a Zen Mode? That's like the most Gen 5 thing I've ever seen. Volcarona switches in. Yeah, Ice Fang. Oh god. Volcarona goes down. It's down to the last two, baby. One turn of Trick Room. Do I go for the double? I don't think I live in Ice Fang, even at -1 with stealing. Granted, this thing could just double. I don't know. I still don't know if I don't know what this mode does, man. It scares me. Do I get the double? If I go for the double and fail, and Ice Fang doesn't kill and he doesn't double, I should have attacked. Do I think Gyarados can? He's gonna. If he goes for Ice Fang, I don't think this thing can kill Gyarados, right? And then this is the last turn of Trick Room, so I just have to... You could also go for the flinch with Rock Slide. I could also try to take this guy out with the Waterfall, because if I take this thing out with Waterfall, then I outspeed next turn. I also don't know how fast this mode is. I'm going crazy. Ice Fang. I live! I live. Heat Wave! Oh, God. And the bird! Oh, no. Okay, dude. Okay. That is... I don't think I don't outspeed this thing. Oh, what? Did it underspeed me last turn? Heat Wave. It did underspeed me. Which means I outspeed now. What's it gonna do? Heat Wave again? This. Oh, can he just protect? Is this like a Salt Vest or something? Clicked Rock Slide the entire game, and then Ice Fang once. But the protect might be so obvious. Although I've been gunning for this, maybe he protects this next turn. Spread damage. I take a Heat Wave. I don't know if I kill with Waterfall with half my attack. Oh, and 200 base defense. I go for the flinch. Oh no, that did. Oh, GG. Well played, well played. Good games, good games. You got me. That is an unfortunate loss. Oh man. Oh man, hit him with the XD. Oh god. That is brutal. Let me save this replay. I think that's how saving replays works. I haven't actually done it myself before, so. Ouch. That is an ouch. That is 2 ouches in a row. I got 2 misses on Escavalier. Avoided knockoff, avoided X Scissor into the prime Heat Wave burn. Into the prime Heat Wave burn right here, which I guarantee you the Waterfall would have KO'd here otherwise. 26%, left it 17, so it'd been 43. Oh yeah, dude, half my attack. Yeah, that thing was toast. Twisted Dimensions return. I just Waterfall into this. How much did half my attack do? 15, 30. He was at what, 31? Probably would have been a roll. Probably would have been a roll. But at -1, I think I tank a Rock Slide, and then I can bring it. And then I also have Flinch Chance. I think I bring that to game 3. Ouch. That burn hurts. The 2 misses game 1 and then the burn this game hurt a lot. I think that probably was the difference maker. If I go back and rewatch the replays, maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but from where I'm sitting here, based on how my short-term memory is remembering, I feel like both of these games were winnable if I didn't miss those 2, and then also if I didn't get burned here. Now, does that mean I played poorly? No, that doesn't mean that at all. That just means that you know, sometimes you just gotta hold the L, regardless of what happens. It just be like that sometimes. So, but hey, honestly, it was a close match. And to me, a close match is a fun one. It never feels good to just, well, I mean, I guess being on the winning side of steamrolling doesn't feel bad, but I guess to me it doesn't feel great. And then also getting steamrolled doesn't really feel good ever. There's a lot of learning to be done from getting steamrolled, but it doesn't necessarily feel good. But these 2 games, oh my god. They just came down to a little bit of RNG here and there, you know? Which is VGC in a nutshell. I can't even complain because that's just how it be sometimes. But yeah, those are some tight games. I can actually go over my team set just to kind of give like an idea of what I was going for. So this is min speed Escavalier. I think I mentioned that at one point during the first match, but I ran Brave, so plus attack nature, minus speed, 0 speed IVs, and then obviously no speed EVs at all, which brings him to a whopping low speed set of 22, which underspeeds almost everything outside of a few mons, and then just like the standard high HP, high attack variant. So normally you'd see Assault Vest with this. I ran Lumberry just in the off chance that I got burned from Scald. If I ever got caught in against Vaporeon, which did end up happening. I had 2 misses against it, one being knockoff, the other being, I think, X's. I think I was targeting them on twice. Maybe I switched targeting once each, but I know I targeted at least once. Just in the off chance that it got the burn with Scald, which is 30%, which is not unreasonable considering I got burned by Heat Wave, which is 10%. So I think Lumberry here is pretty good. And based on the calc I did, just like between Scald Vaporeon, and Escavalier, adding Assault Vest, like he tanks quite a few of those hits anyway. So I didn't really see the benefit of adding Assault Vests versus maintaining my damage output and preventing a burn. So that's what I did. Overcoat was just to deal with Tangrowth in case it wanted to click Rage Powder, I wouldn't get redirected, so I could just ignore it. And Tangrowth can't really do anything into Escavalier anyway. It doesn't really have any options for it, so I figured this was just a safe way to just completely ignore it, like especially if it ran Sleep Powder or something, completely irrelevant. So, and then instead of running Protect, I wanted to run, like if I got into Trick Room, I would be moving first anyway. And because of how tanky it is, I wanted all 4 moves just for coverage sake. And depending on who I was in against, I would have used all 4 of these at least. I think, yeah, because if I was in against Steelix, I would have clicked Razor Shell. But I think I clicked all the other 3 moves. But yeah, this, I mean, when you see a Trick Room team, the Escavalier's probably coming out just because I need something that can move first. And then Aleki, I ran the Choice Scarf variant again. This time in preparation for Aerodactyl, in case Aerodactyl was 1 Scarfed or 2 running Tailwind. And then again, it's just another modest variant. I didn't have to really put with Choice Scarf much speed in it at all. I only added 4 EVs just to give it 1 extra speed point. The rest went into bulk outside of, you know, maxing the special attack with modest. So this thing was just supposed to just hit hard and then get the heck out of there. So then we have Volcarona, who normally I run the defensive set. This time I ran a full offensive set with a very small amount of HP and special defense, EV investment, and then a lot of speed, and then Timid Nature just for more speed. So, and then Sash. So because I wasn't running a more defensive variant, I'm more prone to just getting taken out. I wanted to run Sash just to make sure in the face of like Rock Slide or something, I can take a hit and then get a move off, which is why, you know, my Heat Wave did, you know, 52% I think to Bronzong. and then like 69%, I think, because it was off that 31% to Steelix. So big chunk of damage here. And then if I was ever in against like Tangrowth or something, I was just gonna click Quiver Dance and just start going off. Or even like Vikavolt outside of Trick Room, I can just click Quiver Dance, eat a Thunderbolt, and then just start whipping out damage. Didn't really come to that. You know, Trick Room got up second game, and first game I didn't even bring it, so didn't really end up needing it. But I feel like having that setup option was nice to have, and there wasn't really any other move that I wanted to run. These two moves covered, you know, most of the team just by itself, so I didn't see a reason to run another move, an attacking move. And then Gyarados, I ran Naturally Intimidate, and then Citrus Berry, I think I ran the same thing a couple weeks ago with Protect, Waterfall, Crunch, and then I thought about running Ice Fang just in case Tangrowth ever popped up. But I decided at the end of the day, like, Gyarados probably wasn't gonna have to deal with it, so I figured I'd switch in Dragon Dance just as a setup option in case I was ever in front of like Darmanitan with after like an Intimidate or two, or in front of, I don't know, Bronzong. Bronzong can't really hit this thing for much damage either, so I could just like set up outside Trick Room and then start dealing big damage. And then I also ran Impish for plus defense, and then a bunch of defense EVs just to be able to tank a few Rock Slides from Life Orb, Sheer Force, Darmanitan, if that was the mon that was running Life Orb, which it wasn't. But Darmanitan still has a pretty powerful attack stat at, what, 140? Yeah, 140, so that thing still chunks away at stuff. So I wanted to make sure that Gyarados was a solid check to it. And then Landorus is just the standard Life Orb, Sheer Force, Protect, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, and then Rock Slide instead of like Psychic or whatever you want to run for this fourth slot. You can usually run anything. Sometimes you run Superpower, sometimes you can run, I don't know, like, I guess, yeah, Psychic. I don't know. I don't really know what else you'd run this slot for. You could also run like Substitute or something, which I've toyed with. But no, for the most part, I just wanted the fast, hard-hitting Landorus in this scenario, because he's already like kind of bulky by himself, 89, 90, 80, yeah, which like isn't great, but it's also not bad. So I mean, he tanked an Ice Fang at -1, so that's pretty solid. And then like just destroys things, obviously if screens are up. So, and then Lucario, who's the first time I have brought him at all. I know this is week 4, and I've been kind of ignoring him for the first 3, but I didn't think he had good matchups. In this case, he was purely to deal with Bronzong or Aerodactyl, the two main, speed setters, whether it be Trick Room for Bronzong or Tailwind for Aerodactyl. Bullet Punch with these attack investments. Bullet Punch 2-hit KOs Aerodactyl without defensive investment. And I feel like most of the time Aerodactyl's mostly running speed and attack, with maybe like 4 in HP or 4 in defense or special defense, whatever you want to do. But yeah, Bullet Punch 2-hit KOs without any defensive investment, which is good to know. Just in case they get Tailwind up, I can still take it out next turn. Inner Focus specifically to make sure that I don't flinch in against Hitmonchan, and then Safety Goggles to prevent myself from being redirected by Tangrowth, so I could just Final Gambit into the Bronzong without having to worry about the Tangrowth tanking the hit because of its far superior HP stat. And it worked game 1. It worked game 1 because you see Inner Focus and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna fake that out. Who cares? It's not gonna do it. What's Lucario gonna do to Bronzong? It's gonna sacrifice itself to take it out. That's what it's gonna do. Unfortunately, even in the face of that, it didn't quite work. But it would have if I didn't get those 2 misses. I don't know. This one I was excited about. I mean, the EVs are mostly HP. I'm perfectly EV'd to match max HP EV Bronzong, which is 174. And then, I did 84 attack just to be able to deal with the Aerodactyl with Bullet Punch. The speed here is to make sure I outspeed max speed Hitmonchan, just in case it decided to go for like a Drain Punch or something into Lucario. I want to make sure that I move first regardless. And then the remaining EVs just went into a little bit of defensive bulk. So, and then obviously the speed nature. So that was my team. I was pretty excited about the team that I brought this week. I felt like I could perform pretty well against it, and I think I did perform fairly well against Ben's team. It was just unfortunate, between the 2 misses and the burn. Those were the difference makers, but you know that's gonna happen. So I played the best game I could have, despite the outcome, and I'm happy with that. So GG's to Ben. That was a great match, very close on both sides. Despite like the 2-0 here, I mean look at the HP stats, so close, man, so close. But yeah, that was fun, great match. Props to you, and you know, depending on how the rest of the season goes, maybe we'll both make it in the playoffs and play again. Hey, who knows? I think I'm 1-3 now, which is probably not a good look, and probably I wouldn't say it writes me out of the playoffs already, but there's still 3 more games to be played. But 4-3 would be the best record that I could possibly have at this point. Will that be enough long term? I have my doubts. But plenty of matches to be played, and I'm definitely going to give my all for the rest of them. So I'll look forward to those, because I certainly am. And that's going to be it for me. I'm going to catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.